Hi John, this is your math activity for today. We learned to play a game today called One More, One Less. To play the game, what you're going to need from your math box, you're going to need your 10 frame. Looks like this. You're going to need 10 counters. You're going to need your deck of cards. Remove the zeros, the 11s, the 10s, 11s, 12s, and 13s. So you're going to remove all the cards that have a 0, a 10, 11, a 12, or a 13 on them. And then you're also going to need this worksheet that's called One More, One Less, and a die. I didn't send you a real die. I sent you a paper die that you needed to put together, and hopefully you are all set with that. But your die should have +1s and -1s on it. So we talked a little bit about this die because this is a little different than what we've seen before. And when we see a +1, that means we're going to put another counter onto our 10 frame. When we see a -1, like this, that means we're going to take a counter off from our board. Okay? So to play this game, you're going to need to have your cards face down. You need your counters and your dice. So to start, you're going to flip over a card. And my card happens to be a 1. So I'm going to build the number, on my 10 frame. And remember, with the 10 frame, you start at the top and work down. So this is the top of my board, but I'll put it over here so it looks like the top of your board for you. Okay, so now what you're going to do is on your worksheet, under the words that say starting number on this side of the sheet, you're going to write the number that's on your card, which for me is a number 1. So I'm going to write the number 1 under my starting number. So your worksheet, my worksheet would look like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the die, and it tells me that I need to take 1 away. So I'm going to take 1 chip away, and now my new number is the number that I'm going to put under my, put under my ending number here. So my ending number now is 0, because when you have one thing and you take away one thing, you end up with 0 things. Okay. And then you're going to clear off your board if you have any chips on it. If not, then you don't have to do anything. Then what you're going to do is flip another card. And this time my number is the number 9. So I'm going to build the number 9. And again, you're going to start in the top row, left to right, just the way we read, and build that number. Okay. Now I have the number, so now I'm going to roll my die. And my die came up with a -1 again. So again, this means take a chip off. So before I do that, I'm going to write this number in my starting number column, the number that's on my card. That's the number 9. Okay, and now I'm going to take one of my chips off, and I'm going to count the chips I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So once I'm done taking that chip off, I'm going to write the number 8 across from my number 9. Okay. If it happens to say add a chip, let's say I started with 8, which just happens to be the next card, and then I roll it, I get a +1. This time, instead of taking a chip away, I'm going to add a chip. So my starting number again is on my card, and that was the number 8. Put that there. And then my ending number, I added a chip, so I know my ending number is the number 9. So I'm going to write that there. This is basically the only game we played today. It took us a while to play this game. I would say you should play 4 or 5 rounds, or at least fill up half of your sheet. Okay, just so that you can get some practice on one bigger and one smaller. That was all that we did for math today, and so you should be all set. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you are well. Talk to you later. Bye, buddy.